pythons. So today I'm going to be doing my top 5 morphs under $500. And before we jump into it, I just want to give a huge shout out to my friend, my brother, Nazar from Mojave Reptiles. Thank you so much for the shirt, man. The stickers, they were awesome. If you guys aren't following Mojave Reptiles, make sure to go check him out on Instagram. One of the nicest guys I've met in the community so far, and just an absolutely amazing collection. So once again, man, really appreciate it. I'll leave his link in the description below, so make sure you check it out. All right, guys, let's jump into it. All right, guys, so here we have my first one on our top 5 morphs under 500. So this is just a simple Mojave girl. Mojave had to be on the list for me. I'm not going to do these in any sort of order. They're just my top 5 in general. So Mojave had to make it on the list for me. I have always been a fan of Mojave. It is an older gene now at this point, basically. But I find it's a gene that ages really well, as you can tell. This girl's quite large. She is a proven breeder female. I just love, as they get older, they almost a lot of them will give off almost like a hypo look even. And this girl has that look. A lot of nice blushing around the alien heads. And just kind of a really nice browns and yellows overall. I feel like they work well in a lot of different combos. There aren't too many recessives they don't work well with. I feel like they work good in lavender. They look good in pied, and they look good in clown. You know, and then they are also part of the bell complex, so you can make the all-white snake with them. And then they also work well with GHI as well. So definitely had to add Mojave into my list. So again, that's number 1 on our top 5 here. And that's just a single gene Mojave in front of us here. All right, so let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, so my number 2 for my top 5 here is yellow belly. So I absolutely love yellow belly. I mean, it's such an allelic animal, so many different combinations. Freeway is one of my favorite combos out there. So it is allelic with asphalt, so you get that nice freeway combo. I don't find that yellow belly really looks bad in any other combo, so it's just a really nice, strong gene to get into anything. Really nice flames coming up from the belly, as you can see there. Just really, like I said, it's hard to find a combo that doesn't go well with yellow belly. I absolutely love yellow belly and pied combos. As well as clown combos, so it's a really good gene to get into. If you don't have any yellow belly, I definitely suggest getting into it. Just so many projects you can get into, and very versatile gene. Now standalone, a lot of the yellow bellies, I mean, they differ from yellow belly to yellow belly, but most of them have that nice look, and I love this girl. She has a really nice flaming up the sides there, and really nice blushing on the head. So I had to add yellow belly into there. I know a lot of people are going to agree with that for sure. And you know, going forth with recessives, which are kind of taking over at this point, I feel it's very important. So, and that's just a nice big yellow belly proven breeder female for you guys. All right, let's move on. All right, guys, so number 3 on our top 5s list is single gene fire female. So this is a nice big proven breeder female. Once again, staying with the single genes, I kind of wanted to try to get the single gene look. Most of them are that, so at least we have that going. But fire is a really nice mutation. It basically lightens everything up. It goes well. Again, it's another gene that goes well with most things you put it in. I love getting fire into any orange dream or yellow belly stuff, as it lightens most things up. Really love fire in clown. You know, I'm not a huge fan of it in pied, but with the right combo, once again, it is really nice in pied, especially once you start getting the orange dream and yellow belly complex in there. As well as it makes the super fire, which is an all-white snake. So if you're into that kind of thing, you can go that route as well. But once again, just really nice light coloration. I actually really like this fire girl. And another nice thing about fires is I find that they're very polymorphic. A lot of fires you'll get a very different look to, but she just is so light. You know, fire again, nice blushed out head. and just very creamy kind of colors. And that's another nice thing it adds to combos. I find it gives it kind of like this creaminess to it, where those browns are really, really light. But yeah, this is number 3 for us. And why don't we jump into number 4? All right, guys, so number 4, I'm gonna hit you guys with Calico. So this female happens to be a pastel Calico female. Unfortunately, I don't have any single gene Calicos, so I figured this would be the closest to. I feel like a high white Calico is hard to beat. So something like this where you're getting a lot of the white in the saddles, visually just amazing. And I feel like even if you're not a breeder, this is a snake that will get you into collecting and owning snakes in general, just because of how visually striking it is. I feel like it's super hard to beat a really nice Calico. The only thing I feel like that's a bit more visually striking is going to be my next one on the list here, but I would say even when I do my posts on Instagram, this snake gets the most attention out of any other snake I have. And again, you can still get a nice, you can even get a pastel Calico for under 500. So, you know, we're still even keeping within the list on this girl here, but just absolutely gorgeous. I cannot get enough of Calico stuff. And I'm gonna work really hard on producing more Calicos here in the future. So yeah, just a really nice, beautiful girl. I am breeding this girl actually to our fire clown male, so really hoping we can make some Calico het clowns with her. And why don't we move on to the next one here. All right, guys, so I wasn't going in any order of which one is my favorite or anything like that, but I will say pied are my absolute favorite ball python morph. They were the whole reason I actually ended up getting into ball pythons. When I saw my first pied, I was just blown away. I couldn't believe that this thing existed and that they could be reproduced. I thought maybe it was just an anomaly within ball pythons, but once I had heard that it was something that can be bred and you can reproduce, it just shocked me, and I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe what I saw, essentially. But I think in terms of just a single gene and it being this visually striking, I had to give it the number 1 spot. They are just absolutely insane to me. I still, every time I see a nice pied, like even just the single gene, it still blows me away. Just getting these random splotches of white throughout the body is just amazing to me. So, you know, they take it for me. And I'm sure, you know, a lot of people will agree with that. So pied has to take it for me. It's just absolutely amazing. So this is a big proven breeder female, and we were breeding her to the fire clown as well. So hopefully we can make some nice fire double het clown pieds. So that one took it for me. And we'll just give her a little bit more video time here because she is just outstanding. I love how that's the other nice thing with pieds is all the white is mostly random. In certain combinations, we can use other genes to bring pattern back or to throw out more white. So that's another nice thing that you can start working with pieds. We can start controlling how much white we get within the animal, for the most part anyways. All right. All right, guys, I know I said it was going to be a top 5, but I wasn't going to use this boy as an example, but I had to have Clown in the top 5 just because Clown is up there with my favorite as well. So this is a fire clown male. Now I just want to throw Clown out there that you can still get a single gene Clown for under 500, depending where you're at, of course. But so I'm not saying you might be able to get a fire clown for that, depending where you are. But I had to add Clown. There's no way I could do a top 5 without adding Clown in there. So I just wanted to show this boy off because he's one of my favorite in my collection. But I just absolutely love Clown. I love the pattern it gets. You know, even when the dorsal is broken up like this guy, still really nice combo. Now I will say that the single gene Clown doesn't age as well as like, let's say a pied does in my opinion. But in some of the combos that we've seen it in, it's just absolutely breathtaking. So I had to add Clown in here. And again, this is a fire clown male. So that'll be the last one for today. All right, guys, before we head into the outro here, I also just wanted to have some notable mentions. So this top 5 list under 500 was for my collection personally. There are a bunch of other jeans that I didn't mention that I think should be on the list, so I just wanted to name off a couple. Leopard for one. The leopard I have in my collection, both of them are going to be above the $500 mark, so I'm not going to add them in, but I wanted to just name some. So leopard's up there for sure. In terms of visual, it's just an absolutely amazing jean. Again, it's a jean that looks good in pretty much every combo you put it in, as well as just a single jean leopard is still really nice. I also wanted to throw Enchi out there because Enchi is just an amazing jean. The super is absolutely phenomenal, and again, looks great in almost everything you put it in. And then another one that you might be able to get under 500, especially if you kind of stick with the males, is Desert Ghost. And honestly, Desert Ghost is slowly becoming one of my favorite jeans. That jean, I will say hands down, does not look bad in any combo. I have not seen in anything that it doesn't enhance or just make absolutely like blow out of the water. The only thing I've seen it in where I wasn't a huge fan was banana. But short of that, it just absolutely makes everything look incredible. So I just wanted to mention those 3, and probably I would add spot nose to that list as well, because I feel even just the single jean spot nose looks really awesome and works really well in clown, obviously, as we've seen. So I just wanted to throw out those notable mentions out there, and yeah, so we'll jump right into it. All right, guys, so those were my top 5 morphs under $500. Again, there are so many to go through. It's kind of hard for me to choose, but I just feel for someone who's coming into it, I'm trying to pick the most visually kind of striking animals, and you know, just some choices for pets, even for pet through the pet trade, not just for breeders. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Before we take off, I just wanted to shout out US ARC. We all appreciate what you're doing, and I hope everyone can support them if it's within your means. Even if you can get a bronze membership, I think it's $40 altogether, American. You know, we did that as well, and we donated as well, and we're up here in Canada, so we support you guys. And I hope everyone can get out there and support them as well. Just even staying informed, like heading to the website and seeing the bans that are trying to happen throughout the country. None of us want this to happen, so it's really important we stay informed and we donate when we can. You know, don't think that sending $5 is too little. It's better than nothing. So, you know, support them when you can, and we all appreciate it and they appreciate it. So, yeah, if you can, definitely head over there, check it out, stay informed. I just want to give another shout out to my boy Nazar again. Thank you for the shirt and stickers, man. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope everyone has an awesome day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you later.